So it's July 21st, and I'm sitting here pondering how I came to be here. I really tuckered out, actually. Boy, am I grateful these folks took me in. But here were my options when, I got the boot last night. So, well, I can't really fit the camping gear that I unnecessarily bought. $600 worth of stuff, right? Well, and the car needs some repairs. Not big, the car would get me back home. It would get me to North Bay to my brother's place, whatever, right? But I'm kind of reluctant to abandon the camping gear. I could go down the road, put it on some crown land, fix the car. But it poured last night. It's raining today. It's going to continue to rain. Oh, that'll be miserable, right? Yeah, what fun will that be? Not much. Hate to abandon the gear. Okay, so what to do? Well, I was up at 5 in the morning packing. I think I got here about noon. And I knew by the time I got here, under the circumstances, I'm not going to drive home another 7 hours. That's not going to be wise. If I rent a motel room or a little cabin or something for a few days, 2-3 days, I might as well abandon the camping gear. I'm no further ahead there, right? And these people certainly had no obligation to take me in, none whatsoever. Again, there was an invitation extended, but to show up unannounced and unexpected is asking for a lot, right? And it's like, well, those guys shafted me. These people would be totally justified in saying no. Another option, realizing where I am now, just a half an hour down the road, is a woman who I worked for like 15 years ago. She'd have probably put me up for a night or two, I would think. It was sort of a backup contingency to this. Or I end up, again renting a room because I didn't bring the sodden gear with me. So, conundrums. So I'm sitting here just kind of pondering. I'm brain dead tired. I wish the sun would come out. I could go splash in the lake. But I've got my little hidey hole here to chill out in. It's got hydro. And my guest said, well, I can hook up the pump for you. I think I know how that works. And I was like, you got enough on your plate. I don't need the pump. I'll go stand under the eaves. Yeah, it would be nice. I'll dive in the lake even though it's raining, or I'll have my wet nap sponge bath. So I'm not sure what it is now. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I thought, well, I'll just open a beer and sit here and wonder how it is I came to be here. But boy, I am sure grateful to be here. And, well, I guess I'm not going to do much. Oh, I know what I was going to say on the upside. Trudeau was in Bellevue, Ontario yesterday, where he got what we Canadians politely called heckled and chased away. He had to flee despite his, 27 car entourage of security. People were chanting traitor, traitor, and some less pleasant stuff. Looks good on him. So that's on the upside. Trudeau fleeing. Anyways, I just thought, I'm tired, I'm babbling. Those were the conundrums I was faced with. And oddly enough, I really don't mind. I like a challenge, and well, I got more than I expected for in this endeavor. But again, I sure am grateful to have a roof over my head rather than the camping in the Crown Land thing to save the gear. Hope it's there when I go back tomorrow. That's a possibility.